This is the last TNS video. Just for now, this is the last one as of November 2024. When you're watching this, it'll be, I think, February 2025. But anyway, this is the last TNS video for me right now on the schedule. You will know if there's any more because you'll be able to go in the playlist and go down, because I've got no, because in February I'll know, you'll know if you're into Sentai, what the Gozuja items will be, because next series of Sentai is #1 Sentai Gozuja. This is from Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger, because it's the Boonboomger. I don't know what the Gozuja items will be, and I don't know if I'll be getting any of them, so that's what I'm saying just for now, because there may be more TNS videos next year, but that all depends on whenever the Gozuja items are good. It also depends, now, spoilers for Gozuja here, spoilers. Based on the rumours that have been circulating about Gozuja, now I don't know if any of these are true. Apparently, there's going to be a new changer for Gozuja, and it'll work with these little ring items, like little rings. Like if you've seen Kamen Rider Wizard, if you're into Kamen Rider, if you've seen Kamen Rider Wizard, you'll know that it's like a similar kind of ring arrangement. Except instead of the main, because the rings with the RFID technology, it's the technology that Skylanders use. Because Sentai likes to use the more simpler arrangements like pins, combos, and stuff like that. Because Kamen Rider Beast from Kamen Rider Wizard had a similar pin arrangements set up to how the Caesar Blaster and the Inomaru work together. For those videos, check the playlist for TNS, because they'll be there. But also, apparently now, none of this is true, none of this is rumoured, none of this is confirmed, but I think that the pins, if they do want to work similarly to Kamen Rider Beast, they could have like a pin arrangement system. If it does that, it'll be easy to hack, and if it's easy to hack, then I'm gonna have it, okay? But as of now, we do not know. We do not have easy it is to hack. We don't know if any of that's true or not. We don't even know if we don't even know what the rings are going to look like yet. So anyway, spoilers over for Gozuja. We don't know about that. But what we do know is that this is the last TNS video of this year. This is the Boonboomger. I got this, I think, I've just realised I've been forgetting to say where I've had items from. I don't think it matters really, because I get them either from Mandarake, CS Toys, or Amazon Japan. So it's one of those three. So those are the three best ones. I've got a few from eBay, but that's only dire cases. That's when I couldn't find any of the other items on the other websites. So that's only a dire case, because the shipping can be horrendous sometimes. Well, I think the shipping's horrendous on CS Toys, but what can you do? It's coming from Japan. Anyway, so this is the Boonboomger. This came out this year, believe it or not, although it was like in February or March. Boonboomger. And again, as per usual, before we look into that item, we're going to take a look at the box, like how we always do. Is this light running out of battery? Yeah, I think it might be. It should be okay for this video though. Does this one on the side work? Yeah, this one works infinitely better. So we're going to use this one and charge the other one up a bit later. That's why we have two lights, believe it or not, because we've got two. Anyway, so this is the box the Boonboomger came in. This little mark here says it's to do with Boonboom car compatibility. That's what a lot of these toys have. You can see here Boon Red, Boon Pink, Boon Blue. Along with this, they've customized the little lights sounds icon with the Boonboomger logo, because it looks all black and funny. on this side, contents. I hate to say that I've actually had to rip here to remove the tape. I just took off Ishirometer's legs. So that must hurt for him. That's all 5 Boonboomgers. Red, blue, pink, black and orange. I don't know what black and orange are doing here because this is not their changer. They have the Boonboom booster on the Boonboom Change Axe. This is not the Boonboom Change Axe, by the way. This is the Boonboom Changer, not Change Axe. So I don't know what they're doing here. On the other side, you can see here. When this came out, these are all the current Boonboom cars. They've obviously released a whole lot more, but at the time, these were the only ones released. These 2, Off-Road and Wagon, came with, or their Boon Blue and Boon Pink's personal Boonboom cars. They came with the Boonboomger Robo. The Police Protocol 1, Protocol 2, they came in a set. Boonboom Shovel and Boonboom Dozer, they came in a set too. And Boonboom Racing and Boonboom Classic, they came in a set because they are all supposed to work with Boonboomger Robo. That's why they come in sets, because they're like sets of Zords, you know, what Hasbro doesn't do. Well, they kind of did do that for Dino Fury, but they didn't really do it in a way where you could add it on, because you needed to have all of them. Because I think the arrangement was you had to buy all of the sets to be able to form the base Megazord, so spending the most to get the smallest Megazord, I guess. Smallest combined Megazord, obviously, but this is basically you just buy it in individual sets. I think they also released them separately, not these 2. They released the other 6 separately. Gashapon. Yeah, because they released some, I think, non-show cars in a Gashapon, which is a shame because they had a lot of potential. In fact, if you watch an episode of Boonboomger, there's a bit after you know when the theme song plays, there's like a little sponsor spot. Part of that sponsor spot includes a background with all the Boonboom cars, and if you look really, really closely, you can see, I think there's the Gashapon truck. The Gashapon truck is white on that screen. The Gashapon truck isn't one that can combine. It's like a kind of light version, like it's like the Nintendo Switch Lite, except it's a car. Basically, it's like that. It doesn't combine, has no transforming abilities, but the point is it still does the bare minimum to work with this, and that doesn't appear in the show. So why is it on that screen? Anyway, move on. We have the back of the box. The bottom has nothing apart from warning, warning, upside down warning, which is interestingly in English. Yeah, this one is in English, despite it being a Japanese product. Interesting. Ages straight up. Notice how there's the black box of doom and no side onions. Oh, and also, I've just been reminded by myself, if you want a specific time idea of when I'm filming this video on the day before the Super Sings Kazoom Power Battle stuff gets here. And yes, I know I'm late. I know I'm late to that. I know I would be late. But by when this video comes out, when you're seeing this, I would have done Kazoom Power Battle Mission. And when this video comes out, we would have been waiting for the series coming out in August of this year. So that's why that just timescale. But yeah, this is being filmed on the day before the Kazoom Power Battle videos start on the channel, before they'll get here. So that's just a bit of a time scale idea. Anyways, back to this. You can see here that we have the 3 main Boonboomgers. Instructions, how the changer works. Push the pedal, move the wheel. Then here, you can see here that this is 1, by the way. This is the second function. You can use Boonboom cars. Of course, these are sold separately. These are all sold separately. I thought it was weird how, like, this didn't come with a Boonboom car. This didn't... I think it was a bit of a missed opportunity not to include Boon Red's Boon trailer, like the miniature version of Boonboom trailer. Because the actual size one is the main body Boonboomger Robo, but I know for a fact they made like a little smaller one, so they didn't include it with this. Why not? Feels really not very much Bandai. I don't know, maybe they've got their reasons, but yeah, if you want to make this work with Boonboom cars, you've got to purchase the Boonboom car separately. And of course, these 2 items are sold separately. Number 3, it works with Boonboomger Robo, and number 4, it works with the Boonboom handle in the little steering wheel mode. So Works with this, I understand, but works with this, I don't really get, because it's like they had to shoehorn, they had to phone in a way to get it to work with the mecha. Of course, this is, of course, in the show. I would expect nothing less from Sentai, but it feels weird, like you're strapping the changer to the back of the robot. Oh, I don't know. What this really means, though, is that this, I believe this is the first changer that worked with, that had like universal compatibility with every item that was out at the time. So that's an achievement. So what, if you have all the items, this can have, this has like 4 functionalities. This has 4 functions. So that's kind of, I think that's kind of shocking. Again, this is the first changer, I think, that has compatibility with a mecha. Unless I'm forgetting something. No, like changer, not like individual like mecha like these. The changer itself. And of course, we have Sad Pac-Man on the side there. And now we're going to have a look at the Boonboom changer itself. And yes, it's a brace changer. I'd show it on my wrist, but I think I'd be making filming a bit awkward, so I'm just going to show it like this. Again, with like the Sacer Blaster from earlier. Again, like it's a brace changer. It's got like that kind of Ben 10 first generation or Omnitrix colouring to it, except I think this looks a bit more brown actually. One of my gripes about this wrist strap being small, because this obviously isn't gonna fit collectors with like big wrists. I don't know why that no one's done belt like strap extensions like the extensions they do for Kamen Rider. So get on that, people. You can see here the face of the changer. Apparently this design incorporates multiple items. Obviously it looks like a speedometer, but apparently it's also supposed to be like a race time stopwatch based on the shapes and where the button is. That's interesting. They've done this up with some nice metallic blue paint, and this is a lot of metallic blue, by the way. Sticker inside, very nice. I think the back of this is just like base black colouring. I think the real decoration's on the front, but yeah, a lot of it is white, red detailing. Boonboomger on the side there. Boonboom. So yeah, of course, this is currently being held in the little wrist strap attachment, and to release it, you've got this little button on the bottom which you have to push and then slide this out. You can see it's just currently locked in, doesn't move unless you push that button. So you push the button, slide it out, and boom. Yeah, this is basically it. This is basically, I don't know what this is supposed to be, like a handheld thing. I don't know. I do like the way they've thought this through though, because you push the little, again, like nice metallic silver on the little pedal on the side there. You push the pedal and this moves, which is like saying, oh, you push this to accelerate. So I like how they've done that. There's a little wheel on the bottom too, which spins. It feels like there's some resistance on it. That's due to how the function works. It's not a free spinning wheel. It doesn't feel like it. There's some resistance. Can I get to show this resistance? There. The little clicking sound is what I'm talking about. And on the back of this, you have the little rail system arrangement for the Boonboom cars. This is railing, which means you can only really hack it if you have a 3D printer, like with the Avatar gears before. If that's the Avatar gears, because you needed to print out the gears to because it's a set of wheels. You can only it's a set of pins that you can only push them down with, like, it reads the space in between each pin push basically, which means it's impossible to hack it with your fingers. Unlike the Sacer Blaster, of course. Anyway, so also I like how they've completely integrated the battery compartment and the on-off switch into the design. This is an on-off switch, and this is a battery compartment here. And also Sad Pac-Man's on there, which you wouldn't be able to really notice unless you look really closely. Before we get to the actual sounds this makes, I'm just going to quickly bring up the little brace arrangement. This is the brace. It's nothing too special in my opinion. It's a little holder for the Boonboom changer. You can see here that we have the little, because believe it or not, this along the Boonboomger Robo and the Boonboom wheel, I think it's called, Boonboom handle, they have got like rails on them. So this triggers, the brace triggers sounds with this, which is again something I don't think Sentai has done before, because normally like holdsters would just be done to hold items. They wouldn't normally have like special sound functionalities. And again, you can see here the little release button arrangement at the top. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this on quickly so we can hear the sounds, and because there's a little LED light in there, it's orange. Although the box is making it seem more yellow, but trust me, it is orange. We've got an on switch there. Turn it on. Boonboom changer. Apparently, this is the first changer with a female voice. Yeah, apparently this voice is female. Kind of gives me the same screamy, shouty voice vibe as the Mobius, Gokaija, and the Gabu Revolver from Kyoryuger. So they must really like that aesthetic. Anyway, in order to change, we need to push this pedal down a total of 3 times. You will hear these noises. So, 1 time and the light will flash there. You can see it is orange. Twice, and then boom, boom, boom. They need to spin this wheel at the bottom, or at least move it a bit. Bakuage tire, go, go, go. Again, this means basically, according to the subbed episodes I've watched on, I think it's, I don't know what site it is, but apparently it means floor the tires, or something to do with taking off at rapid speed, or high speed. So that's what that's apparently is. Now, we have some bonus things I would like to mention. Spinning the wheel on its own without pushing the pedal or doing anything will do this. Empty. And yes, I know I keep putting my finger over the speaker by mistake. Sorry about that. And also, you only really need to push the pedal 1 time. You don't really need to push it 3 times either. I'd also like to point out that if you push the pedal like 4 times, for example, it just goes back to the start, it just loops. So 1, 2, 3, and back to 1 again. So that's all that really does. Of course, you can slide it onto the brace, and you'll hear this. Or not. Sometimes it doesn't work. Of course, when it doesn't work, you get to have the little changer function in brace mode. That's interesting. Can we get to it this time, please? Yes. And of course, when you remove it, you hear this. Oh. That's better. There, slide it on. Spinning the wheel when it's attached in the brace will do nothing, I think. Well, nothing. That's not different enough. But when you push the pedal this time, you'll hear this. Funny, crazy version already. Now, I knew already that when I had this, I would have no extra additional Boonboom cars. That's why I have this. This is a Boonboom Safari Wild White version. I had this pre-ordered. First Sentai item I pre-ordered. And of course, came with a box. So, we're going to quickly look at the box and then look at this and then see what it does with the changer. You can see here on the front of the box we have Boonboom Safari Wild White version. It's attack mode because all the Boonboom cards have got an attack mode. Then the mecha combo it forms with, the car, the attack mode, and the weapon. It can combine with Boonboom Pattern 1. I think that's the special repainted version of Pattern 1. In order to form the unique robo. I don't know what that robo is called. I don't even know if it's in the show or not. I don't think it is. It might feature, but I don't know. Use it with the Boonboom Changer. Yeah, new noise. Yes, because unlike what you'd expect, this does not function as a normal Boonboom Safari, because the normal Safari is yellow. Because this is a repaint, it has a different sound, which is not really what I expected. This does not have the same noise as the normal Boonboom Safari. On the bottom there's really nothing apart from warning, and on the back, side Pac-Man, but you can see here that if you use the Boonboom trailer, you can use it to, launch it into attack mode. Here is Boonboom Safari Wild White version. I should probably turn this off to save the battery. There we go. Boonboom Safari Wild White version. It looks like a panda. I think the original yellow version looked more like a tiger, but I'm not sure. Metallic green on the front, on the back, which is nice. These wheels roll individually, which is nice. You can see here that it's done up to look like a panda, sort of. On the bottom, you can see here there's some nice detailing. The rails here too, the rails arrangement, just like with the little brace there. Now, believe it or not, unlike what this makes you think with this little picture, you do not really need the Boonboom trailer to launch this into attack mode, because if you look on the bottom, there's this end section right here, like a little square, and if you push up on this button, it does launch it into attack mode, like that, with like a little spring noise. So that's essentially what the trailer does. This is its attack mode, where its face gets peeled off and the claw comes out, like a little claw, like a scratchy claw. Spring loaded until locked in place. The spring in this feels quite powerful, actually. So that's very nice. And of course, this does have a mode for combining with the Boonboomger Robo, where you essentially have to put it into attack mode first. So this comes down. Then you take the top part off. There we go. This is one of the claws. This forms a pair of claws. This is one of the claws. And to form the other claw, you just take this part here and fold it out like this. So the other claw is formed. So the Boonboomger Robo can essentially just hold these claws and use them. So it's nice, you get a pair of animal claws for like an animal themed mecha, which I do like the idea of, and of course to reassemble it you just have to fold the claws in. One thing I really do not understand is the way they've done the clips. It has to be put on a certain way. You need to slide it on to the front and then push down on the back, like that. So this didn't come with instructions, so I think kids might put it on wrong, I don't know. You fold this side up too, right. Now of course, with all the Boonboom cards, they do work with the Boonboom Changer. Turn this back on. In order to slide on a Boonboom car, you've got to see that there's like a little locking rail system going on here. So you've got to make it so it slides on top of the little rails here. And you'll only finish reading it when you push it all the way on. So you can see here I'm just sliding on just a bit, it doesn't do anything. You've got to push it all the way on so you hear a click. And I think that's got something to do with this little block at the end of the track. Because all the Boonboom cars have this. I think it's just a way of for the Boonboom Changer to say, right, we've read this car, so read it please. Just a way of getting it to say, oh look, here's a car, enjoy it. So we slide it on and we hear this. Oh, didn't do anything. Sometimes it doesn't want to read the cars. Sorry about that. That's right, all of the repainted Boonboom cars are labelled as hyper for some reason. Now, at the time of making this video, apparently there's some sounds in this changer that say something like super, not hyper, but super, and I don't know what those ones are yet. Additionally, I think all of the Boonboom, I think all of the main Boonboom cars, so that's all of these, have got hyper variants. I don't think we've seen the ones for the shovel or dozer yet, and I don't know if they're going to be able to fit them in at this time. Anyway, so you load the car on, and you push the pedal, and you hear a sound that relates to the combination that this car can do, i.e. it relates to this up here, or this on the side, so... So this is obviously referring to Hyper Boonboomger Robo Monster. However, the box that this came in uses police. Monsters formed from this and I think it's Boonboom Marine. So, and of course the Paddle Car 1 belongs with Paddle Car 2 in order to form Boonboomger Robo Police, hence the little this on the Boonboom Trainer box. So, I don't know what this Mecha Robo is called. Maybe I need to go on Ranger Wiki and have a look for myself. So this sound is not referring to this box. So I kind of lied to you a bit there. And also you have the air horns as well. I think the air horns were used in Lupin Ranger versus Pattern Ranger in the Versus Changer, I think for the Dial Fighters. And in case you're wondering, spinning the wheel on this when a Boonboom car is attached, it does nothing. Look, nothing. Of course, removing the Boonboom car does this. The same sound for the brace. So I think it's pretty cool how they've given new sounds to the repainted Boonboom cars, because that's not really much of a thing they do. Although I think they did do it a few times before, because I remember seeing, I think it was the Claw Resher repaint version of the Orange Resher, the Build Resher. I think that had a new sound. So it's not like Power Rangers where they'd give the repainted gimmick items the same noise as the main ones. I'm looking, of course, at the Black Ninja Power Star, you know, the one that came from the Entertainer when Ninja Steel came on. It was a repainted version, or technically a repainted version, a redone version of the normal Red Ninja Power Star. It made the same noise as the Red Ninja Power Star, but despite it being different colours. So I'm just glad they don't do a lazy job, and glad they do put new sounds in for repaints, because they're technically different. Although this does probably, it might make you want to get all the repaints. I don't really think I'm a fan of that, because I mean, Super Zings, I don't really get repainted Super Zings. That's why they haven't done repainted Super Zings all that often. So I'm really not a fan of them doing the repaints, but I'll forgive them, I guess, if this appears in the show at least once, but I don't think it will. There were actually, going off the back of Sentai history, actually, there was some repainted Zero Cubes for Dolbit Sentai Zyuohger back in 2016. They appeared once in the show. I don't know if this will make a one-time appearance. Based off Sentai logic, it should. But if they're not careful, they're probably going to have to show off all the repainted versions of all these at once if they're not careful. Don't know about Off-Road Wagon though, but they're going to have a lot of repainted vehicle CG to make if they're not careful. Anyway, this is indeed the last TNS video. There is no other TNS video coming up. This is the last one, as of now. So, this is it. No additional guffs. No coming next inserts. That's it. You don't need to wait for any more premiere videos. This is the last one. Again, I should do an apology for making you wait till February, but again, this whole idea was in case I run out of ideas for the main channel. Of course, I forgot Super Zings existed. I think it's a bit too late to back up now, so yeah. Panda Man.